So for me, the 2040 media landscape is more diverse and feels more inclusive. The news is better, so we value it more. I didn't find myself in the news or stories until I discovered Gaudem in 2015-ish when I was living in Gothenburg. It shouldn't be in your early 20s that you first start to read stories that resonate with your lived experience and understanding of the world. That should be something that is just always part of your life. Citizen and community journalists are at the forefront and are given platforms to showcase their work, not only locally, but also nationally and globally. I think quite a lot of the time, local journalism is seen as kind of, oh, that naff, Reading Chronicle or whatever it is, and it's not given the weight that it deserves to not just have the local context, but the national and global context. They're important stories, and quite often those journalists are doing the really hard work and everyone else is kind of riding off those coattails. Opinion is valued, but truth is not lost. And we no longer frame things as a singular issue, but give space to intersection and time to nuance. News is multimedia. I often feel like I lose out on news. I'm not on social media and I don't have a smartphone. And I also don't have a TV to watch the news. And I'm youngish, so buying newspapers isn't really my daily experience. So unless I seek out the news, sometimes it doesn't touch me. And the news I seek out is arguably the news I want to read. So how can that be addressed? The news and media invites critical thinking, debate, and engagement without inviting abuse and bullying. There is a place for short, snappy, and eye-catching, but this doesn't minimize issues or people. Storytelling continues to move to the forefront of all media types. As an engineer, I'm all about facts, figures, data, and evidence, but everything has humanity to it. And if we don't show that, how can we care? I learned recently, it wasn't until a really late date that the BBC stopped reporting climate change as an issue of two sides. Mainstream media should not be afraid to be bold and innovative and call out things that are wrong. Nothing is impartial, so why aim for an impossible standard? Just be clear about your biases and attempt to show different opinions, but don't claim to be something that you're clearly not. I want the media in 2040 to be better. I want it to be more, and I want to trust more of it than I do right now. Fundamentally, to move away from the climate crisis and towards climate justice, I believe we need to think beyond capitalism, and the media can play a really important role in this, being about more than just financial value, and showing that there is more than just financial value, showing a diverse and inclusive image that puts social capital above profit and the individual would be one of the many ways that the media could support what needs to be drastic change.